So come into your seated position, and we're going to do our max strong breathing again. So just come back to comfortable seated. Just making sure your sit bones are in connection with the floor, relaxing through the shoulders, breathing in through the nose, and breathing out through the nose. So again, just breathing in through that nose and breathing out. So with our max strong anxiety breathing, we're going to breathe in for a beat of 4. So breathing in. And then you're going to hold for a beat of 4. And then on the exhale, quick exhale out, like a sigh. Yeah. So let's try it. So breathing in for 4. Hold. Quick exhale. And again, inhaling. Hold. Exhale. And again. Holding the breath. Quick exhale. One more time, breathing in. Hold for 4. Quick exhale. So just keep going. So ideally, you want to be doing this for at least 20 rounds. You can do it up to 40 rounds if you're practicing on your own. But really good breath work for dealing with anxiety and stress. Just keep going. Just 2 more rounds here. And then when you're finished, just coming back to normal breath. And just feeling how you feel within, keeping those eyes closed, maybe hands on lap, searching inside you. And we're gonna start with one leg either on top of the other or one foot in front of the other, up to you. Or into your Sukhasana, your seated pose where feet are underneath the knees. And if you can do that, toes are flexed. Yeah. So you've got three options there. Let's bring the left hand down beside us. Reach up with that right hand. Take a deep breath in here through the spine and then exhaling over to the left. Inhaling nice and tall again. Exhale. And again, inhaling tall. Exhale. Let's switch sides. Oh, not switch sides. Let's bring the hands down behind the back. Roll the shoulders, lift that chest. Looking up, opening up the chest. Deep breaths here. And then take a nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Lifting those arms up. Let's inhale, coming back to seated. You're gonna bring the right hand onto the left knee. Left hand's gonna come just behind you, breathing in again, nice and tall to the spine. And as you exhale, just twisting to the left. Breathing in tall. Exhale, twist. One more time. Let's come back to center. Let's do our eagle arms. We haven't done those in a while. So we're going to bring right elbow underneath left. Wrap the arms. Breathing in, lifting up the elbows. Exhaling down. Inhale, lifting up. Sorry. Exhale, coming down. One more time, lifting up. Exhaling down. Releasing down. We're going to switch the legs around now. So if your left leg's in front, bring it behind. Same if it's on top, bring it on the bottom. So again, I'm going to flex my toes in my easy seated pose. I'm going to bring my right hand down. Left hand reaches up. Exhaling over to the right. Nice stretch to the side, making space in our lungs. Coming up. Exhaling over to the right again. And again, breathing in. One more round. Exhale. Inhaling up. Lovely. Bring those hands behind you, clasp the hands, roll the shoulders, lift that chest once more, lift the chin if you can. Breathing in here, opening up the chest. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, forward fold again. Take a nice deep breath in as you raise back up. Let's bring the left hand on the right knee. Right hand behind us. Lifting up nice and tall as we breathe in. And then as we exhale, letting out a twist. Inhaling again. Exhale and twist. And if you're able to, one more time, or just stay where you are in your twist. Come back to center. Let's come back to our eagle arm. So this time, left arm underneath right, wrapping the arms, breathing in, lifting up, exhaling down, and again, lifting up and down. One more time. Lovely, let's release down. Shake those hands out. We're gonna come over onto hands and knees. Just gonna move this up a bit. I'm just gonna draw me. So coming over onto your hands and knees. Notice I have no rocket today. It's got no rocket. So onto hands and knees. Knees hip distance apart, so 2 fists between the knees. Wrists under shoulders are slightly forward. And we're just gonna make big circles with the hips to begin with. So I'm just gonna turn myself a little bit. Big, slow circles. Really exaggerate that circle, getting into the hips, getting into the shoulders. And we're gonna go the other way as well. So let's add in a couple cat-cows here. So we're gonna inhale that chin and tailbone up. So I'm gonna turn sideways again. Chin and tailbone up. And as we exhale, arch that back, tuck that chin into the chest. Give your head a bit of a shake here if you want. Breathing in back into our cow. Tailbone, chin come up. Exhale. Into our cat. One more time. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. So from here, just press yourself back into your child's pose with the arms extended. Just resting down for a few breaths. So from here, rip this apart. We are going to start sliding forward onto our bellies. A second. So come back into from child's pose here. We're just going to slide forward onto the belly, and then bring the elbows underneath the boobs. Lift that chest out into our Sphinx. Maybe squeeze the bum, protect the tailbone. And if you want a little bit more through the throat, a little bit more of a massage in the thyroid and the throat, just lifting that chin up. And then we're just going to come back up onto hands and knees. Press back into child's pose. Let's slide forward again. Sliding all the way forward. This time we're going to come into baby cobra. So remember, baby cobra is me being able to lift my chest without using my hands. I can lift my hands, jazz hands. That's baby cobra. And then let's come down, back onto hands and knees, back into our child's pose. Couple more rounds, sliding forward again. Onto the belly. Inhale, lifting into your cobra. Coming back onto hands and knees, pressing back into our child's pose. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, press up. Inhale, lifting onto hands and knees, and then exhaling back into child's pose. And again, breathing in, sliding forward. Exhaling, lifting up. Inhale, onto hands and knees. Exhale. One more round. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, press up. Inhale, coming up onto hands and knees. Exhale, press back into child's pose. So now we're going to come back onto our hands and knees. Just going to readjust myself as I keep sliding backwards. I'm going to tuck those toes. We're going to lift ourselves into our first down dog. We're going to press that chest into the thighs. Keep the knees bent for now. And you're just going to pedal one foot out at a time. And let's come back down onto hands and knees. Come back into your child's pose. This time you're going to walk the hands over to the left side of your mat. You're going to stretch out through the right side of our body again. Coming back to center. Lifting back up onto hands and knees. Tucking those toes. Lifting those hips up once more. Back into our downward facing dog. And again, let's pedal those feet out. Just waking up the body. And thinking about really pressing chest into those thighs. So if the back of the legs still feel tight, you don't have to keep the legs straight. You can bend the knees, that's fine. And let's come back down to hands and knees one last time. Back into our child's pose. This time we're going to walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. So officially we're allowed to start talking about Christmas now because of the whole COVID thing. So I'm going to put together my Christmas playlist on Spotify and send it all out to you. Why not? Christmas yoga. Let's come back to center. We're going to come back onto hands and knees, tuck those toes, lift those hips. This time though, I want you to walk the hands towards the feet. And we're just going to stay dangling. So again, a couple options here. But the most important point here is I want the chest or the belly on the thighs. So either you can keep the hands on the floor, that suits, or you can bring hands to elbow. Whatever you do though, I want you to tuck that chin into chest. And maybe play around with it. See how it feels in the back of the legs or the back. So whether you straighten your knees or bend the knees, you'll get different sensations in different parts of the back of the body. And saying you can sway side to side if you want, whatever feels good. And now we're going to slowly roll ourselves to standing. Oh, lovely, jubbly. How y'all feeling? Everybody okay? And you can hear me okay? My little cleavage there, sorry. Giving you a bit of a show there. Right. So have a quick drink if you need a quick drink. And then, actually that should be fine. Right, so whenever you're ready, we're going to come back to standing. So we're going to add back in our Qigong breathing as well into our swan dives. So normally in Tadasana, we'd have our legs together, but we're not going to do that. So you're going to bring feet hip distance apart just for this bit. You can relax the knees just for the moment. We're going to bring the hands down to our pelvic floor, the dantian. Muladhara, whatever you want to call it. You're going to inhale, open the hands to the side. And keep inhaling, reaching those hands all the way up. Bring the fingertips together. Exhale, press down. Inhale, opening the arms up. Inhale and keep reaching up. This time, as we exhale, we're going to forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, sweeping the arms wide all the way up. Bring the fingertips together. Exhale, press down. Inhaling again, open and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, coming all the way up. Fingertips together, exhale, pressing down. Inhaling, opening up, reaching all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Fingertips together, exhale, press down. We're going to do 2 more rounds of this. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Fingertips together, exhale, last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, reaching all the way up. Just keep standing here. Lift the chest. I want you to pretend you're an Olympic gold medalist. Lift the chest, arms wide. Maybe a slight back bend. So this time we're going to exhale, forward fold again. Sorry. You're going to step right leg back. Right knee comes down. Just stay in this lunge for a moment. Good. You all right? Let's bring that left knee back. You come from knees, chest, chin. Turn those elbows, lower them down. Breathing into our cobra again. Exhaling, coming into all fours before we press into our downward facing dog. Pedal those feet out a few times again. This time, lift that right leg up. Just keep it here for a moment. Let's bend that knee, big circles with the knee, opening up a little bit more through the hips. Take that right leg, step it forward. Left knee comes down this time, just into our lunge. Okay. Let's tuck those back toes, lift that knee, step it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching all the way up again. We're going to do that again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, you're going to step left knee back. Bring that left knee down. We're just going to pause here for a bit. Switch it up just a bit. We're going to half split, right toes come up. Lunging forward, bring the arms into cactus. Press that chest forward. Inhale, half split. Coming back into our lunge, cactus. Half split back. This time as we lunge forward, I want you to give yourself a hug. Lovely. Bring the hands down, plant them on either side of that right foot. Tuck that left foot in, lift up, and you're going to just turn that left foot so the heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. Inhale, let's come up into our warrior one. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see what the heck I'm doing. Good. Yes, I am wearing leg warmers. Turn that chest forward. Staying here in our warrior one for a moment, really engage that knee. So make sure it's not loosey-goosey. I want you to really press it forward. Turn that chest over that leg. One more breath here. This time, I want you to shift that weight into that right leg. Lift that left, coming forward into our warrior three. So option here, if you've got furniture and you want to hold on to it, you're feeling a bit wobbly, go right ahead, especially if it helps you raise that back leg a bit. And if you're here, I want you to think about what this left hip's doing. So I don't want to see it open, rotate it down. We're going to step it back into our warrior two. Good. Let's bring that right elbow onto the thigh, left arm forward. So option here, you can bring that right hand to the floor if you would like. Don't have to. And I want you to think about everybody, armpit, ribs up to the ceiling. Inhale, let's come back into our warrior two. You're going to turn to the left, wide legs. So if you have your block nearby or your bolster, or you can just use your sofa again, it's up to you. We're going to do resting wide-legged forward fold. So breathing in here, as we exhale, coming all the way down, you can rest the head on your block, on your bolster. And we're going to stay here for quite a few breaths. So maybe just bringing the awareness to that space between your eyebrows. Breathing in to fold your hand. Breathing out to fold. Just calming that breath down and pressing into the outside of your feet. One more breath. And inhale, slowly rolling back to standard. Right, so we're going to pivot over to the left leg. You're going to reach those hands up, cartwheel the hands down on either side of that front left foot. Bring that right knee down this time. So we're lunging into that left leg. Half split back, left toes come up. And walk on the way. Lunging forward again, bring the arms into cactus. Half split back again. Lunge forward, cactus arms. And again, half split. One more time, lunge forward, give yourself a hug. Try to see if you can remember which way to wrap the arms around the other way. We're going to release the hands down on either side of that left foot. Tuck that right foot in, lift the knee up, pivot that right foot this time. Coming all the way up into our warrior one. Turning that chest. Nice and strong here. And again, let's shift that weight into the left leg this time, coming into our warrior three. So shifting weight into the left leg, you need to make space for yourself in your living room. Do it. Shifting, lifting that right leg. And again, thinking about what the other hip is doing. So if you want to use that furniture, go ahead, raise it. And let's step it back into our warrior two. Gently. Good. Let's bring that left arm onto the thigh, right arm reaches forward this time. Extended side angle stretch. Again, same option, left hand can come to the floor if you would like. Inhale, coming back all the way up. Turn again to the right. This time, we're going to turn the toes out, knees bend, sink down into our goddess. Lift those arms nice and strong. Not dancing this time, Victoria. Good. So we're going to bring the hands again back down to our dantian. Inhale. As we inhale, we're going to bring the energy up towards our heart, straighten the knees. Exhale, pressing the energy back down, bending knees. Inhale, lifting positive energy, exhaling negative energy. And again, inhale, positive. Exhale, negative. This round, as we inhale, lifting it all the way up, hands reach for the sky. And we're going to do our drinking bird fling forward. So inhale, coming back into your goddess, strong stance again. Hold it here. Bring the hands back down to the pelvis. Inhale, positive up. Exhale, down. Breathing in. This round, inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, back up, goddess. One more round of this. Bring the hands back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling down. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in again. Last one, exhale down. Inhale, lifting, lifting, lifting all the way up. Exhale, drinking bird. And then just bring the hands down. Again to the floor if you can, or your block if you want. I'm just going to stay here again in our forward fold. If you want to heel to the feet wider apart, you can. Just hang here again for a few breaths. Inhale, slowly rolling, standing. Oh, heel toe those feet in. Grab your block. We're going to come into our standing balance. Grab a drink if you need to grab a drink. How's everybody doing? You're all right there, Sophie? It's pretty impressive. She's still there, Catherine. Yes, my very healthy coffee first thing in the morning. Right, so let's work our balance. So I've got my block. If you don't want to use the block, again, if you're feeling unstable this morning, you don't have to use the block. It's completely up to you. Let's bring that right foot onto the block. Just work our... So before we actually come into our pose, just flex that left foot so you're slightly up off the floor. You're adding a little bit of weight into that right leg. And then we're just going to bring that, keep the knee straight, swinging that left leg back and forth. Just working the glutes, working the hips. Coming back to center, and let's go out to the side a few times. A few little leg lifts here. Working those bum cheeks, hip flexors. One more. And now I want you to find your tree pose. It's going to be harder because I've worked your right leg already. So left toe can come onto the block if you want. I just need to adjust myself on the block. So left toe can come onto the block. Left foot onto the calf. Or if you want, left foot straight into the thigh. If you're going to do that, make sure you're flexing that right thigh to lock it in. Find your balance. Bring your hands to heart center when you're ready. Squeeze those hands together. I want those elbows up this time. Squeeze that belly button in. Inhaling, lifting the hands up. Oh, I'm so unsteady today. Good. Lovely. And if you're quite steady today, see if you can raise the gaze up to the ceiling. Wonderful. And when you're ready, just coming all the way back down, hands to heart center, releasing down. Let's shake this leg, shaking, zoom back. Good. Let's flip. I need to switch my block around. Left foot on. Squeeze that belly button in. And again, lift that right leg, flexing the right foot. Few back and forth. Really strengthening the legs today. And out to the side a few times. And then find your tree pose. Bringing the hands to heart center when you're ready. And then when you're ready, lifting those hands up. And then again, if you're feeling really stable today and you want to challenge, see if you can slowly raise just the gaze up to the ceiling. And slowly coming back down again. Releasing. Keep your block nearby. If you've got a bolster, keep that nearby, or you can use the sofa. It's up to you. So same thing, we're going to come down into Malasana, into our squat to get ourselves down, just opening up those hips a bit more. So bring those feet slightly wider than hips, turn the toes out, and start slowly lowering yourself down. Bring those elbows into the knees. If this is too much for you, what you can do is use the block. You can always sit on the block to raise yourself up a bit. So coming all the way down is too much. Yeah. And so another option here, if you're comfortable like this option, we can add a twist. So we're going to bring the left hand down, reach that right hand up. Breathing here. Make sure you're pressing that left knee out. Bring that right hand down. Press that right knee open. Left hand reaches up. And coming back down again. Sit yourself down. Again, keep the block nearby. Good. So just slowing it down a bit. I just realized the time. Good. So we're going to bring left foot into right leg. Flex the right foot. We're going to come into the middle today, and we're going to use our block to rest on or bolster. So coming into the middle, pull forward. You're going to rest the head on your block, arms outstretched if you can. If that's still too low for you, you can always use the bolster. Prop it up, bring the head onto the bolster if you want, however far down you need it. Does that make sense? And you're going to feel that stretch on the inside of the right thigh. Inhaling, slowly coming up. We're going to come into our half fish pose. We're going to take that left leg, step it over that right leg today. Keep that right leg straight. Left hand comes behind us. Right hand reaches up. Twist, elbow. Right elbow comes to the outside of that left knee. Just breathing, exhaling to twist again. If that's not possible, you can always just grab that knee if you want. Just making yourself some space for your porridge or your breakfast. And then coming back to center. Release the legs. You're going to flex flex both feet. Bring the hands beside the bum. And I want you to engage the thighs. You're squeezing the thighs, flexing those feet, lifting yourself tall in our Dandasana. So our seated staff pose. Really active pose here. It's nice and tall through the spine as well. Good. And then release. And this time you're going to bring right leg into left. Move that over. So same thing again. We're going to come back into that center. So again, you can use your block or your bolster. Reaching forward. Nice stretch here to the inside of the left leg. Toes point up. And then just relax your head. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Take that right leg, step it over the left. Come into our half fish pose in the side. Half over the fish. Right hand behind us. Again, left hand reaches up An elbow comes across that knee, or hold on to the knee if you need to. Breathe in as you're sitting tall. Exhale to twist. And back to center. We're going to slide the feet together into our seated cobbers. So again, a couple options here. Depends on how much of a pull you want. So option one, again, you can pull yourself forward all the way down, really into the hips. If you can't come that far forward, take your bolster again and rest your head. Just come as far forward as you can and rest your head on the bolster. So we're going to stay here for about 2 minutes though. So keep that in mind. If you don't have a bolster, what you also can do is rest your head on the sofa. Yeah, so if this is my sofa, which it is, I can always come forward and just rest my head on the sofa. Yeah, so lots of options. So find your pose. Come down as far as you want. And slowly bringing yourself back up. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the left leg behind us. We're going to come into our Z here. Yeah, so we're going to come into deer pose. And you're just going to do a little twist here again. So left hand's going to come on the right knee. It's nice and tall. Breathing in, exhaling and twisting. Just coming back to center, lay yourself on your belly. Just laying yourself down. Move my mic up again. So laying yourself down, I want you to bend that right foot up, reach back with that right hand. So you can keep resting here if you want, just a slight little quad stretch, that's fine. Or if you want something a little bit more, you can lift that chest up while you're holding it into our half bow pose. So completely up to you. One's stronger than the other. Just see how you feel today. Breathing and holding. Lovely. And we're just going to release that down, back onto hands and knees. Press ourselves up. Press yourself back into your child's pose. Just a counter step. And again, coming back up onto hands and knees. This time we're going to Z our legs. So you're going to bring left leg forward, right leg in. So you're going to Z the other way. And this time we're going to bring left hand beside us, right hand onto the left knee, twisting the other way. And again, let's come back to center. Let's lay ourselves down again. Oh, this time, left leg. So keep that right arm outstretched. Reach back with that left hand to hold on to the left foot. And either staying down here, or again, lifting that chest into your half bones. So you choose. And then just releasing that foot. This time as you come into child's pose, so lifting up, I want you to bring your hands onto your forehead. And you're going to just massage your forehead really gently while you're laying there. So if I'm in child's pose, bringing my hands onto my forehead and just gently massaging that space between my eyebrows, my forehead, relieving any tension here. I don't know where our time has gone this morning. So then slowly, slowly making your way back up into our final pose, which is Shavasana. But we're going to do something different. So you're going to take your blanket, or if you have a blanket, so here's an option. Take your blanket. And what we're going to do is we're going to do legs up Shavasana. Bring the bum to your sofa or your chair or your bed. I'm just going to clip this. I'm going to lay myself, you see my blanket spread out. I'm laying myself at the bottom end of my blanket, and then I'm going to pull my blanket down around my head and cocoon myself in. And again, so just tucking it into my shoulders, making a little hat over my eyes. And if you've got an eye pillow, you can use that. Bring my arms out and just relaxing into my breath. So maybe breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. Just coming to complete stillness and relaxation now. Just staying here for the next few minutes. Just a reading to leave you with for today. I am in peace, no matter what is happening around me. I know that there is peace within me. I am not rushed. I am not behind. I know that things will come together in perfect timing. I give and do my best with the task in front of me without thinking about any others. I allow myself moments of stillness to hear my soul and align with my center. I am in peace. Just beginning to wiggle those fingers and toes. And pulling the knees in towards your chest. Rocking slowly side to side to massage out your back. And then when you're ready, just rolling over onto your right hand side and just staying there for a moment to feel the energy of your practice today. Maybe compare how you feel now to how you felt at the start of our practice. And then when you're ready, let your head be the last thing to come up as you slowly push yourself back to seated. We're going to rub the palms together. We're going to do this twice today. So the first time, when you feel the heat and energy in your hands, just give yourself a hug again. Just feel that heat and energy coursing through your body. The act of self-love. And let's take our hands, rub them once again until they become nice and hot. And this time, when you feel that heat, cup them in front of the eyes, in the face without touching it. Letting that heat seep in. And if your eyes are still closed, blinking them open, letting in that light. Releasing our hands to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Again, inhaling loving kindness for ourselves. And exhaling compassion for others. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Namaste.